Yeah, here we go. So I was listening to this sailfish thing, and man, it sounded interesting enough, right? And no Google and all that, and you could pretty much have some of your application. So I was looking around after a device, um, which I've gotten myself, um, and I just bought a system thing and for installing and all that. So I wanted to save some of the files, and I'm looking around, and I can't find. I've succeeded in installing some of the like Total Commander and Mixplore, I think it's called. It's a little hard to see, I guess, but yeah, that's hard to see. Let's see if we can brightness a little down. Maybe that should help. Well, a little. So that's Mixplore, and I'm like, okay, so where are the files, right? Okay, so it's using 5 GB of storage. I know I can see the data from other places in the phone, but it's like, if I want to play some music files or something like that, or my photos and all that. And I'm like, so where do I actually move the files from the storage onto the SD card, right? And of course, it's Linux, so that it's just a mess in regards to where it could be. But then I can't find it. I've searched and I can't find it, and apparently there's some kind of bullshit encryption on it. And I don't know. I guess every single time I start it up, I'll have to write in the code. I just don't. I hate that. If this is the case, if you can't even turn the code off every single time you turn it on, you gotta be kidding me. I'm sick and tired of it. Maybe you can use your fingerprint, whatever nonsense bullshit for it, but I don't know. But this thing in regards of I'm sick and tired of the security bullshit. Just I never get to use the application with all this bullshit. Yeah, and it's an unlocked device and all that. Yeah, yeah. Which gives a warning because it's not unlocked out of the box. And here we have Sony bull. It's all rubbish. I'm sick and tired of it. Um, I'm like, maybe I should just go back to getting some old LG V20s and install them with Android 7 and find the software for them. All these other solutions seem to just be giving way too many issues. So it's like, okay, so it's 100% in regards of charging. Yeah, I've understood that. Okay, yeah, yeah. And they people tend to focus on features that doesn't matter really. There's like bullshit features, and programmers love to focus on all these bullshit things instead of actually just having a working device that you can easily do what you want. But no, we don't want to have the user being able to do what I thought this sailfish was like for the people, by the people, for the people. But it seems to be more security bullshit again. So I wanted to move some files and all that so I can install it as totally fresh, because apparently that didn't seem to be. I thought that he had totally fresh installed it, because that was like, but no, that was some issues in regards to that. So it didn't seem like he had fresh installed it, because there was still some files on it, some of his files, and I thought he would make like a huge fresh install, and there's problems in regards of the account that I bought the guy, that I bought the thing from, and so I'll just I tried to write them and didn't really get any response, and I'm like, okay, let's just okay, let's pay for it, and let's just for the system onto my own account at least. Yeah, there we go. Security code. Write in the security code, and it has to be 5 things and all that. I don't want to waste my life on bullshit like that, you know. So yeah, that's kind of how things are at the moment. So Yeah, so media transfer mode MTP in use, but it doesn't. I have Linux and it doesn't really show up in regards to that either. So I guess you need to further get into how to do. And I'm just sick and tired of it all. I don't know why I'm wasting. You can waste your whole life on this, and it's just apparently no programmers or no firms wanna make something that is actually acceptable for the user by the user to the user. It's all about power and taking over our yeah. So like even the LGV20 had issues that should have been solved, right? It was still very low on the scales of stars. There was absolutely still places for improvement and all that. But what do the mobile? They just goes further into the wrong direction. It just feels like again I'm in this feeling that it's just easier to just take a hammer and just get rid of it from your life because it's just a waste of time. It feels you I use way too much time in regards of struggling in regards of doing trying to get things to do what you want, which would be very easy and yet is so hard. Then you need to figure out some code, and you need to figure out some workaround. It's just like one workaround after another workaround after another workaround after another workaround after another workaround, and so it's like, oh yeah, the programmers fixed that, but you can't take it off. You have to have your files encrypted. Like you have to have your files encrypted. If you don't want your files encrypted or the system to encrypt your files, you can't unencrypt it. Oh, give me a break with the bullshit. It's like you gotta be kidding me. It's typical. The same thing with the browsers when they take standard features away from the user, and then they push all the bullshit that you don't want, that you don't need, that you have no intention of want. So they push all this garbage, and then they make it like it's a good thing. It's like bullshit. It's absolutely disgusting propaganda, to make the user believe, oh yeah, I need that feature. No, you don't. You need all the other features that they remove from you. That's what you need. But they just remove that because then they can control you more and you have less. I'm so sick and tired of it. So I thought Sailfish would maybe be a way to. I don't think so. I don't. So can't even get some files out of the phone. I understand. Yeah, I could probably, I can try different solutions and all that. I can also go on the forum and see if any or the internet relay chat thing and see if anyone wanna. I'm just sick and yeah, it's just standard things, and it just gets worse and worse and worse, and it's just ongoing bullshit. Um, so yeah, I'm not a happy camper with sailfish. It seems. I was like, okay, okay, I'll buy the thing and I'll, start from a beginning, right? From total scratch, my own account and all that, right? Yeah, let's just give it a go, right? And then I can't even get the files out, of, you can see the files, right? You can go in here and you can, I've sort of somewhat figured out how it works in regards of how to move around and all that. But yeah, you can go into storage, right? So you go into storage, and oh yeah, by the way, that phone can't run XFAT, so that it wanna delete the sim. They wanna delete the card if you put it into that. And I actually think it actually might do it automatically on this phone, even without asking you. So if I put my SD card, 1 terabyte, over into this one, it probably would delete it. At least it seems to have been the case when I tried the smallest. There's a 64 gigabyte card in it at the moment, and it seemed to just do it automatically in regards of formatting the card to exFAT. But you see, that little phone I am recording from doesn't, it doesn't support XFAT, and apparently there are no intentions of making any update to the bullshit phone to solve the issues, and the issue with Total Commander is still there. Total Commander actually does seem to work on SailFish without this bullshit issue that will come up in a short while, I'm sure. See if we turn this direction, maybe we'll let's see if we will get this bullshit issue. Here we have some of the APK files, at least that, but they have made that, in regards to this, fixed to an account and this and that. It's all the bullshit. Um, so sick and tired of it. You pay for an application, you have issues in regards to moving it from one place to another place, and all that. So anyway, so I can go into the memory card. We have the memory card. I had to figure out in regards to what it actually supported, and it seems to interface didn't really work as far as I recall. FAT32 didn't work. XFAT seems to work, and I think that was the same that LGV20 also was working with. And it's like the new mobile, the one that is recording here at the moment. Well, apparently that doesn't work with that, and they have no intention in regards to fixing that, which is of course just utter rubbish, and there are no intention in regards to fixing the Total Commander issue, um, which is not apparently coming up at the moment, but sure it will come. You can see my card here, FAT32, F32, that's FAT32. Well, so only 900, actually, it's 953 gigabyte, but that's another bullshit lie as usual, right? Oh, it's 1 terabyte? No, it's not. It's bullshitting. So, oh well, apparently it won't come out at the moment in regards to that issue. Um, Although I did update it yesterday, but I don't think it. I think it will still be the. I think the issue will be still there. If at some point it will just come up and do its usual thing. Anyway, um, I wonder what this is, but let's just delete it. Doesn't seem to be necessary. But you have all these different folders, and it's like, what, we have some tree there. Okay, we can delete that as well. See if we can, and you navigate one way on one form of mobiles, you navigate in another in a, just, and my brain just can't follow along. Okay, and we have this one. Okay, that we can delete this one as well. I guess, well, we can this one, and delete that. Great. I guess we could also delete this one. And I think we're pretty much done. Dream Aquarium. What is that? Oh no, what is? But why is it MP3? Oh, it's an MP3, just the sound. Delete that as well. Okay, this one delete as well. Good. So, but who knows? Maybe the update have worked. I doubt it. At some point, sometimes it works, right? And then all of a sudden it begins to have issues. I should probably put some of those files actually over on the. Then I can just listen to them in that player while working with the player as well. We also have this 24 hours in regards to the Bible. Evil Popes, 6606, Book of Revelation. 6 out of. Oh, that was something in regards of. Yeah. Okay. Chuck Mister. Here we have Hippolytus. I pretty much have read that already. Oh my god. That's interesting. Okay, we don't have, at the moment at least, we don't see any pop ups, which is. It will come at some point, I'm sure. Anyway, so let's see here. Um, what do you call? Can't even figure out. It's incredible. There we go. Oh no. Okay, so let's see here. So we have phone, which goes into So you have like the storage, right? You can see the storage up here, 85 GB. Then you have the internal. Then you have the memory card, which apparently you need to connect to. Apparently, it doesn't do it automatically in regards to connecting the card, and I don't know in regards of this. It seemed to do the formatting automatically. So again, if I put something in it that actually had some data on it, which I don't know if I can't remember if I put anything on it to actually test it, and I probably did, and it's hard to remember everything. But it's just all of a sudden it had fixed it. I wonder in regards to how big the files is in regards of oh well. So here we have like all the data here for the user data, 4.9 GB. So what I just wanted was to move these files. I can sit and delete some of the files directly from um where was that actually? Well, actually, the file manager or something like that. Yeah, I think it was the file manager. And then you go backward, backward. Here we have like default. Oh yeah, we have like a thing, right? So we have like Android storage. We have root. We have music. It says it's in the home, default user, and music, right? But I can't find that in. Yeah, here we have some of the music, and there's some of the things that also came with it. Yeah, I thought he had made a total reset of it. Um, so yeah, so folder does not exist. Okay, but this is one of the file managers. I'm not sure why it wouldn't. So the place where it seems to be, according to this, is home, default user, okay, and music, right? But if we go to total commander, right, and we go to internal space, and then we just, I don't see any folder. But if it's encrypted, of course, and maybe it's not accepted to be able to be seen by outside applications in regards of encryption. But what's the point then? So then I can't use my standard tools for using. I can try to make like you do not have root access on this device, don't I? I thought I had a root on everything. Yeah, wasn't that like a root thing? Can't even figure out to get some data out, just without needing to try at all or lots of commands and connecting to the computer. Maybe I can fix them at that level and then just move them from the mobile to the computer. But why shouldn't I be able to do it on the mobile? I'm sick. It's sickening, Get so sick and tired of closing off possibilities for the user in regards to what he wants. Now, of course, we go into encryption, right? And then there's no turn off. And it's like, I can't turn off encryption? No, apparently not. That's apparently default. What? Encryption is default? Apparently. Enable, right? You have enabled encryption and all that. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. What is this bullshit? Maybe I shouldn't have paid for it. It was a huge mistake putting money in this bullshit. Um, I'm not, I'm not so positive really in regards to this sailfish. And another thing it was really hard to actually find the device, at least when you can't pay on the internet, and all that. So that was a little. It wasn't so easy to actually find the device. Um, in regards to the main device for this sailfish and all that. And apparently, yeah. And then you go into the browser, and I don't know if that's the default thing, right? But they use Google. Are you kidding me? You're using Google? Well, at least when I got it from what I got it, right? SailFish. Okay, let's see a community. Let's see if I can go into the. I couldn't connect to the internet relay chat from my web page because apparently that platform is banned in regards of the client I have. They use something called web chat dot something. So let's see. Yeah, Darkijah and channel. They don't even. Kiwi. I can at least. Oh my. It's like that broke apparently. Oh, oh no, it didn't break actually. Okay, just the flyer flew off. Oh, in regards to news and politics, it really should be on that. Anyway, let's see here if we can remember SailFish. Oh, it was join OS apparently. How can I get access for my, what is it called, these files? It's just disgusting. I can't even, it's like you can't even figure out how to get access to my, it's like, you gotta be kidding. I can't even, I just it's just mind-boggling. I feel like I'm like doing, yeah, that's my user data and move them to the SD card. Like if it's easy to do and all that, they should be able to figure out, right? Anyone knows like a standard thing like that? I can't seem to find any of the user data from total commander or mix. I was like explore. What is going on with this garbage? If someone actually knew that it was very easy to do, they should be able to come with a very quick solution, right? Yeah, I don't know. Uh, I if I had known that I couldn't even, I should have started out, trying to get the data out because I, I, pro- I probably would have been at the point, okay, I'm not paying for this bullshit. But I didn't know if I actually could pay, because we have issues in regards to that as well in our society because everything is going mad these days, right? So yeah. So someone wrote a couple of years ago, "Hello, is it possible to deactivate encryption and PIN code? I don't need that." Yes, seem to have the same. I think Xperia 10. That must be the three. The same phone, something like that. So 2 years ago, something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but at least no. Or you would need to flash back with SFOS smaller or equal to 3.2. Not sure if X10 was supported already, question mark. No, it probably wasn't. For all the X and XA2, this will work and upgrade via OTA. Only then you might choose not to enable encryption. Encryption was made obligatory when flashing since 3.3. Oh, isn't that just wonderful, right? And then comes the bullshit. But where is the problem, right? Yeah, where is the problem? Let's see. I can't reach my files, so I can't copy them to the SD card, and if that would, yeah, that would be an issue, right? This is no feature one needs or selects. If the data is encrypted or not does not affect your usage pattern. So it doesn't affect if I can actually reach the files without any issues. Well, it does seem so, right? Because I can't find the files. Maybe I'm just stupid. Someone says there was a thread in this forum how to deactivate encryption after first start. I suggest using the search function. He says, I searched the forum, but there wasn't any results how to deactivate it. I don't want to type the pin every time. I want to take the phone and see what's going on. And then someone says, oh, well, you can easily do that. Yeah, but you're still doing it when you turn it on, right? Let's see here. Do we get a pin? Let's see here. Let's see here. The solution that he gave, right? And we just turn it off, right? Or maybe we need to do it like this. Turn it off, right? Goodbye. We're going to goodbye, goodbye. Right. Let's turn it on when it's, guess there's still some light in it. Okay, so now it's dead, right? Turn it on, right? What happens? And first, of course, we need to get this bullshit warning, which, because we the people shouldn't be allowed to actually. I guess the Pine phone is probably the way to go overall. Sadly, they're just not there as far as I know in regards of having a fully good product for the people. But all this security bullshit. Hey, we're still turning on the SailFish, right? Yeah. Oh, you need to put in a security code. Why do I need to put in a security code? Hmm? Do I want a security code? No, no, I don't care about a security code. Just I don't intend to like lose my phone. Okay, and if I lose my phone, okay, well that's what happens, right? Give me a break. it's not like it's not like my mobile is full of children porn or anything like that. Okay, so who cares about this? In regards to this kind of security bullshit. Um. So. Um. So no, I understand you right, and you are mainly concerned about device lock and entering the PIN or fingerprint after having screen timed out, or you lock your power phone with power button press. Then it is easy. Settings, device lock, automatically locking, and set it not in use. Now you will not get asked for PIN when taking the phone and have a look, but also everybody else. Yeah, well, and oh, it's the security, right? But everybody else, how many times do you hand out your phone? Usually my phone is in my pocket if I'm outside, right? Give me a break with the bullshit. They always try to, security, right? But of course, this guy could actually have asked in regards of when he turned the device on. He could have meant, which could be very likely, that he doesn't want to fix all the coding every single time he turns on the phone. And it's not like, it's not like it has a huge gigantic battery, okay? So it does keep, power pretty good and all that, but still, if you need to, right, maybe you can do with the fingerprint, maybe you can turn it on with the fingerprint instead without needing to, I don't know. But still, if you just want to turn it on and it just turns directly into the system, I don't, it's just sick. Yeah, I'm sick and tired. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, yeah, he writes, I don't want to type the pin every time. I want to take the phone and see what's going on. Yeah. And also in regards to turning on the phone, I don't want to need to write things in every single time. Oh, okay. I propose to use the 60 minutes. Yeah, you propose many things, but you're full bull crap. Okay. For me, it was also too less, and I tweaked a bit and added another option of 240 minutes, maybe worth a patch at some time. I guess maybe this guy is a programmer, and usually these programmers are full of crap. Pro crappers. Pro crappers. Yeah, pro crappers. They're pretty much pro crabbers. They're very good at pro crabbing. Sadly, it's like, oh, maybe worth the patch some, or maybe not. Maybe just turn the feature off. Maybe let us have this, while this is, someone writes, while this is not a problem, just a curiosity, I had the chance to test the new XA2 freshly flashed with, yeah, well, whatever. I just, the position apps are installed on is not encrypted, so unless the apps you're comparing read large amount of data from the home, partition encryption should not make a notable difference. Oh, now we're talking about the speed thing, right? So, but it seems like the home partition, I guess, is encrypted. So interesting, right? And that's the data I'm trying to reach, right? But it doesn't make any change if we encrypt it, right? How is that going to change in regards to how you use the phone, right? Well, maybe I can't access the data and copy it, maybe, just maybe. And maybe if I have to, maybe I need to do a lot of workarounds and all that. And maybe I don't want to waste time on that bullshit. And he writes, yes, this is it. I need my phone for business, as there's now time for doing it. Like, no time for. Uh, I'm sick and tired. Oh, yeah, so I guess that's no more consensus replies. Please edit. Yeah, because they still haven't figured out in regards to fixing, um, so you get your things together, right? That's just too hard to do. Keep editing. Nope, we can't do that. I'll edit this post. Discard. Because that's too hard to do. Yeah, and like make all these bullshit features that we don't need, but don't fix those features that would actually be very nice to have for the user. This Maya would have, I should have known that this is not a solution either. Just encryption. Oh, so sick and tired of it. I don't know. Yeah, I should have. I shouldn't have paid for this nonsense. And no one is writing back in regards of anything. I think that was wasted money, wasted resources. Um, you know, that's, I don't think that's very positive. Encryption, and you can't turn on. It's forced encryption, so I can't get access. It's like I can't get access to my files with through standard. Are they insane? It's just. I don't know. Let's see. It gets started. Let's see here. Okay, let's open a new one. Open a draft or something like that. So I'm not getting. So, so okay, so not getting any reply from SailFish. I still bought the system for the try out with my own account. I'll need to hit into a. I think that probably what kept me away from buying it. To what I'm talking about. So a new fresh install after paying for the app, only to find myself having issues with copying data from my folder. My data, I guess copying data from what's it called? My data. What's that? It's called something, right? My something. My user data. Ah, is there? Why in the? Is this the? I think I have a word. I think I have a perfect word for so-called programmers these days. Absolutely the finest programmers. Oh, how do you say crap? Is that crap or crabbers? Or crabbers? Crap? How do you say crap? Is that a crab? No, that's a crab. Okay, so I guess this should be the other one. Yeah, poor quality. Yep, there we go. Now, ridiculous. Absolutely, like absolutely ridiculous, man. Sick programmers, sick programmers. I can't even. There we go. Like, we have this problem in regards of, you write something and then it interprets it and interprets, it doesn't write what you write. It's just I'm sick and tired of these new forum things and all that. It's just bull crap. It's just you make a line and then it makes a bubble instead. It's like we had a system in the old days that worked perfectly, and they just had to ruin that and change things. Just Yeah, so not getting any reply from Self. I stupidly bought the system to further try it out with my own account, only to hit into a thing that probably would have kept me away from buying it. So what am I talking about? So a new fresh install after paying for the app, only to find myself having issues with copying data from my user data to an SD card. I can't find the files. It seems they are encrypted. I have both succeeded in installing Total Commander and Mixplore, yet can't find any of the files for copy pasting to the SD card. Is this the bullshit of encryption, seeing that there are space used but not able to copy paste? There's a mistake there. That's a copy paste. All right, that's a copy paste. Uh, there we go. Paste, I guess. Paste. Paste it from another place. You'd probably be kidding me. Yeah, right. It should just, if you want to copy, they just make things worse and worse and worse. These bullshitters. Is this the bullshit of encryption, seeing that there are space used but not able to copy paste it from one place to another? I think. That's another mistake. I think. Let's see here. Thinking right. I think I have the perfect word for so called programmers these days. Absolutely the finest programmers who love to toy around with bullshit and ruin the experience of the users. Now, of course, I could be totally wrong in my newbie's mind of trial. So if I'm just utter wrong, by all means correct me directly in strong rebuting wording, direct and concentrated. Thank you. But spare the rubbish. Spare the other rubbish. There we go. by the way, by the way, I can't believe another. Yeah, okay. So I'm just waiting for, because apparently there's no difference in regards of use in regards of encrypting things, because apparently you can do whatever you want, right? Apparently not, it doesn't seem so, right? It seems like the encryption does, so you can't reach the specific data you want to reach, because apparently someone wants to think that encryption is just the way to go, apparently. Hmm. So yeah, it's like I want to retrieve the data before I nuke the phone, right? Um, so maybe there's, yeah, again, another way to do it in regards of FTP, whatever, and all that. But why shouldn't I be able to do it like in regards to the old school way? Why do I need to be connected to a computer? Why do I need to know about codes and all that to? It's absolutely horrible. It's absolutely. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that, but that's how it is these days. Like I don't know. Yeah. Um, Besides that, it's not a bad phone. Just it's interesting. There's no Google on it, and it's been a little interesting. But when you run into these bullshit things, it just kind of ruins yeah. Well, so and I guess this program was like, well, it doesn't really change anything. Well, if I can't reach my data, it changed some things, right? Well, you can just do another way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You just close the standard, way of actually retrieving your data, right? It's like, yeah, but everybody else can get into your mobile. How many times do you think I take the mobile out of my pocket and hand it over to people? Just give me a break. This is ridiculous. Security, ridiculousness. Yeah, just yeah. So, but at least I haven't seen any issues with Total Commander where it's pop-ups with things and all that. But it's like, okay, internal storage. Okay, that's around 5 GB used, right? And you just like, and you look and look around and look around and look around and look around, and you can't, because sometimes in Linux, I don't know where things are, right? Because sometimes it's here and sometimes it's there and whatever and all that, and never. It's just, uh, just incredible. Pro crabbers, yeah, pro crabbers. That's what they are, pro crabbers. Just give them some money and they will pro crab all around. That's what they do. Pro crabbing. Terrible. They're locking us, and these programmers are locking us further and further, um, making more and more nonsense. Just evil, evil, evil. Uh, it's like people are always defending all these bullshit moves. It's like so many at least. Yeah, I guess this was a mistake. I was like, it sounded like pretty good, right? Yeah, it actually is. It sounds like it's pretty good. An alternative to Android and all that, right? Oh yeah, it sounded pretty good. And they're hitting into different things of issues and all that. I'm like, okay, okay, I'll buy my own version of it, install it and all that, and then you get into this issue. can't even retrieve my data in the old standard way, because someone has encrypted it, and I'm not. It's not possible to apparently not have the encryption. And then you can sit there and you can use hours to return it to the state that you want it in, right? Oh my! Just waste your time on absolutely ridiculous bullshit. Yeah, I wouldn't mind paying for something that actually was, good, right? But most of it is just, it seems like you're wasting, there's no good mobiles pretty much, and they all have their, bullshit and issues. And uh, I could pretty much have deleted all my data if I hadn't, if I hadn't tested it with these other things to see. I actually wanted just to test in regards of what kind and all that, and all of a sudden I just fixed the card itself without asking. Um, so, so if I put my 1 terabyte card in over in this one, I might lose all the data, you know, as I could have lost the data on this phone by having XFAT, because this phone doesn't support XFAT. It's like, you kidding me? No, we're not kidding you. You're not going to fix it. No, we're not going to fix it. We're not going to make any update for the phone or anything like that. We're not going to solve any of the issues that you have found. Okay. So, yeah, don't expect, anything from a whole new phone. I just bought the phone, right? You're not going to fix any of the issues. Oh no, 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 no. We're already making the next phone, right? With some new issues without actually. This is the world we live in. This is the insane world we live in. And it just keeps on going with the bullshit. Oh well. And it's like, I rather want to use my time on other things. So, anyway. I think this actually looks okay. Sadly, there's this. I found a thing that does something, and that's also a thing, right? It's not really hard to do, and this and that in regards of, and yet everybody wants money for everything, and it just stops the progress of making things. And yeah, like in the past, you took and you borrow, or you took and they took from you, and that was just how it goes, right? But now everything has to, oh, money, 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 right? Money, money, money. Can't everything, on, yeah. I think I'll delete that one at least. Okay, yeah, yeah, we'll delete that one. And then it changes in regards to the folders. This Linux bullshit. It's like, and you sit there and you push it again and again and again to get to back to the settings. Why? I don't know. Just wasting your time with the clicking game and bullshit. Um, I just want to get back to my Windows 2000. Yeah. Give me a computer running Windows 2000 and I feel right at home without insanity. You just feel, oh yeah, I'm home. Uh, and of course, that you could, that could have been some things that could have been fixed in regards to that. But overall, it was the most perfect, wonderful system. Hmm. Apparently, we don't want things like that, right? Where is my? Hello. Ugh. That's interesting. Where did I put it? It's getting hot inside. Okay, we have moon phase 1, 2, 3. Okay, this one is probably the longest. Yeah. Yeah, we'll delete that one. So we have this one. That's pretty good. Oh, that's the standard. Okay, that's a little fast. Okay, let's see number 2 here. It's a little bit, but it's okay. It's yeah, okay. It's a little slower. Half the speed. Half the speed. It's a little bigger and all that. Yeah, yeah. Okay. But the other one is just a little too fast. It just goes very, very fast. The other one. Yeah, it's a little more, but there's now the stamp in it. Anyway, properties 21. I guess we could take this one, cut and move it over to backgrounds not in use and fix it over there. Then we have 20. It's okay. That's okay. Let's see here. Delete and refresh. The clicking game as usual, right? And copy these over, upload. So yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, I had to. I was looking into in regards of. Yeah, that's not good. Well, just. Alright, what about this one? That's not good either. No, we'll just delete that one. Let's try this one. Oh, no, 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 no. That seems unnatural as well. Let's try this one. Oh, that's the file that I made in Clidio. Apparently, you need to pay for just a little fix. Some kind of watermark nonsense. Okay, let's try to fix the int for this and see how that. Nope, that's not going to go either. This one, let's see. Nope. Oh, what about this one? Maybe this one could loop as it should. Did seem pretty good, I think. And someone wants like £39 for this. This is incredible. Anyway, let's try it out and fix it over to my website, backgrounds, and yeah, okay, and some file couldn't be copied over. Nah. Nope, that's not going to go. Well, this one is actually not too bad. £60 of euro. Oh, sorry, euro. I think actually euro. I don't know. It's a lot of money at least. Pounds or euro? I think. Yeah, I can't remember. I want to see if this one is. This might be okay. That's too much of a looping. Doesn't really work so good. Okay. See how many files do we have? We have 20 files. Yeah. Great. Okay. Oh, we need to look into. Pretty much have all those. So yeah. So I pretty much gave pretty much up for now in regards to the other thing. Have other things to do. Just annoying. Like why would it be so difficult? Oh, but it doesn't change how it works and all that. Well, I can't get the files because they're encrypted, and now that's a default thing. You just pro grabbers, you know. So yeah, that was I don't feel so yeah, kind of feel that sucks, you know. Oh, ugh, just making things worse and worse. Yeah, 107. Okay, 107. Let's see, a search 107.8. It's like if you could figure out how to search on that. Apparently not. 107, yeah, and 0.8. Maybe it's like comma. No. Next. No. Why is this? The whole idea with computing was that it actually should be helpful, right? Instead of I should be able to just, make a quick search and find the things, but apparently it has some issues with that as well. Well, that is an issue. It's, sitting here many times and then it just doesn't do what you want, and it's like it just becomes obstacles, like one obstacle after another, and you just get sick and tired of it. Like very sick and tired of it, and just instead of being productive, you end up being yeah, you end up wasting a lot of time. Okay, let's see here. North, I don't think that was it. No, North Angus. Oh, let's turn on the fan here. I think it's a little hot. Oh, North Angus. I think we had a North Angus. Yeah, great. Let's delete that. Great. Save. Also have Radio Matroski. That was also an issue, right? Yep. Let's see. We can delete that as well. Okay, so at least now we know where we are. So we have also, and then we have Radio Jackie. Radio Jackie, Radio Draggy. That should be up here. Radio Diamond. What's Radio Jackie? Should be up here. I don't see it. I'll just delete it. Alright. So I have Andra, North, Angus, right? Angus. No, and yeah. Maybe it has fixed it another place. I would have thought it would be up here. I don't see it. Oh, let's save those. Essex. Okay, fine. Is something. No, I can't even spell it. ESS. Okay, ESSEX. Okay. So why is it finding it? It's like, are you kidding me? Smooth radio. No, that's not what it's called. It's called DAB. Okay. Next. 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 Apparently there's a lot of Essex. Okay, let's try to DAB as far as I understand it. No, that was not found. And then search for something else. I just can't. Essex DAB. It doesn't find it. Okay. I don't know. Anyway. I'll have some more files at least deleted from the worldy playlist. Radio Diamond. Oh, that's working. Okay. Still have this one. We can't find that one. This one. Pembrokeshire Radio. Radio Sky. Okay. Radio Sky. Search. Wow, now it seems to actually find it and go down to. Again, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't work. It's just disgusting, but that's sadly how it is. Okay, Radio Sky, formerly Colin. Let's see if that's the right. Yep, and we have this one as well. Viral thing here. Yep, and radio working should also be. Yep, there we go. So we have 3 more stations we can delete. Great. It's like out of over 700 radio stations, that huge amount of them are just dead. Radio XL. Okay, so Radio XL, I think this is the one. Seems to also be dead. Radio XL 125. Yeah, let's delete that as well. And release radios, that has some connection. I have Rubik's Radio. Okay, let's see, Rubik's Radio. Rubik's Radio. I don't see any Rubik's Radio. You think it would be right here. I don't know. Sometimes they're not there. I don't know. They should be. Okay, anyway, let's save the file and let's copy the new file over, I guess. Music, radio, worldy, upload. There we go. Yes, okay. I think that's the totally slow one we have there. Yep, that's a little too slow. So yeah, I'm just fixing this some radio thing, and
well, at least you can laugh about it now.
as much of it is pretty, I don't know. Actually, it's just worldly music radio stations mostly. I think all of them probably. So I'm not sure why I'm actually sitting and doing this. I do have some Christian radio stations that I've found, and I haven't further looked into to them. Well, I have fixed sort of a good amount of it, but yeah, it is what it is. It takes a lot of time to. But while sitting and testing the different backgrounds I have, yeah, there's some pretty good backgrounds, and there's some less. You can have 20 different backgrounds. So yeah, for this, well, you can just have a look here. That's it. I don't know if I can actually maybe turn it around here like that. Probably. I don't know if that's, at least it's a little better than we can set it maybe like this. Is that too much? Maybe that's a little too much. Anyway, a little hard to see my, I guess. It's not the best thing. It's not the best screen in regards to angle and all that. So, the angle is... it's a little seeming lag when it goes over, but well, anyway. Now we have some fishies. Some more fishies. Maybe I should just take the other one. I really only need one, but whatever. Oops. I have a little planet. I have this one. Little background thing here. We're not sure about this one. We have the... Probably shouldn't have that either, but it's like 80s. Oh, here we have... It would be nice if one could move it a little up in regards to Israel. I guess the middle is probably in regards to the center of the earth. In regards to the equator. Here we have some Hebrew letters. Here we have some other Hebrew letters. I don't know, the color blue and white pretty much is... maybe I should remove the green. I have some more letters, Hebrew letters. Yeah, I think we should remove this one, I guess. And the green one as well. I guess we don't need to have all these different letters. But just, this one is nice. I like this. Let's have those two, I think. That one and the blue one. Not so sure about this one. Actually haven't seen them go, if it goes into how it looks when it overlaps or loops. That's a good question. If it actually loops as it... So... Yep. I haven't really seen it being broken, but here we have the moon. At least it's a little slower than the other animation. Still pretty fast. I think we can, have it like that. Okay, there we have the problem with the moon animation. I think I have another one, but maybe the moon won't be shown either. And that's a problem in regards of the looping. This one is nice. I like this one. It's just pretty good. Yeah. Maybe I don't need another one in regards to the planets and all that. Not sure about this one. Maybe I should just remove that. That doesn't really do. Let's try to full screen here. doesn't really, it's just some kind of background, but it doesn't really have overall anything. However, they have the star trail. Still would like to find a better video for that, but yeah, that's pretty nice to see the stars going around. But yeah, there's some other better versions. This one, that's too much as well, I think. Yeah, it seems to be too much. Let's try with, yeah, I think it's a little too much. I think we'll just take that off. So let's take the blue thing here. Oops. Yeah, let's move it over to unused. Paste over here. And let's take the green one in regard to Hebrew letters and cut that. And let's see here. And this one as well. Let's cut that. It's okay. So let's this. Oh, where did it go? Typical. Website, and then it does it again, right? Instead of just having what I usually set it to. I don't know. It just turns. I just want to go the other way around, I guess, instead of just remembering my. Remember view settings for each folder. So I guess I could do that. View new folder using last year. View compact. I think it's that compact, right? No, we're doing the list. Okay, close. About this one, letters are pretty sharp, but I think we'll take this one and copy, cut, and move them over to not used. Paste. So now we have two of those. Oh, we have three Hebrew letters. We still have this one. Not sure about that. I'll see what happens when we. Well, it probably jumps into it. No. No, it looks okay. That's just a little too much, isn't it? Silver particle background. Okay. I think it's actually media info. No. I think we'll just delete this one. I could restore and copy it over to the other one. Okay, let's just copy it over here. There we go. So I think we only need one dream aquarium as well, but I guess it's galaxy customization. In regards to the dual thing, if that actually should just be moved over to maybe music and in here maybe. Yeah. It doesn't really have much of a biblical thing, and of course we're trying to have some truth and some biblical. I guess in regards to the bride flying, it looks good, but it's the it looks okay, right? There's no really biblical thing about it besides being blue. So yeah, blue. See if we can. Yeah, next there we go. Yeah, oh, it looks good, right? It doesn't look bad. But it doesn't really do much of a. Yeah, so I think we'll copy that over to paste. That's fine. Another square. Green aquarium doesn't really have much to do either. I think, yeah, well.
Hello, my name's Mark Higgins, and welcome to the UMETSAT roundup of the 27.
That was a pretty nice background overall. I would like have a real galaxy Milky Way where you can see the planet or some of Earth, And maybe we should have some geocentric thing. Moon and sea. Oh yeah, let me see if we have something better. Like a moon and sea here down here, right? Of the sparks, and where's the should be. Oh, maybe I copied that into. Okay, see, cut. How does it again? Why does it do that every single time? Like I need to push on the name again to get it into sorting. Like, you know, hey, I guess I can do like let it behave every single remember view settings for each folder. Maybe that will work things out. Just annoying. Go paste this one. Yeah, I want to try that one and this one as well. So let's see here. Okay. I have some pictures as well. Music. See how that goes. The problem was, well, no, I don't think that's going to work. See this one? Quality doesn't seem to be so good. Yeah, we don't see the moon on. I see some moonlight over there, but
שמוי נקרא עדיין העולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר דברה לייס נעשה וחפצי כך אזי מלך שמי נקרא עדיין העולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא לייס נעשה וחפצי כך אזי מלך שמי נקרא.
Yeah, I don't know about that. And the other one we can delete, I think. Yeah.
עדיין העולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא לייס נעשה וחפצי כך אזי מלך שמי נקרא.
Hello, my name's Darkijah-Anders and welcome to the
You're kidding me. The moon, these yeah. I don't know. 15 files. Well, if we can take, if we can get some fewer files. Yeah, let's delete this one. Okay, upload. And there we go. Oh. There we go. Oh, let's open the door. It's pretty hot. Looking good. Oh, I really need to stop with this bad food. So it's still uploading things. Yeah. And then we have the images. And yeah, I guess it's okay with some images. Oh, some good images. This one is pretty good. I guess this one as well. Still a lot of images and many. Let's see here. 12 images. Okay. I need to see if we can get lower on them. Okay, so see here, update and radio. Let's get some messianic joy. Let's try that one. Now looks pretty good. No, where's that? This next one. Yeah, this. That doesn't look bad, right? It looks okay. Well, I don't know how much you can see, but it looks okay. This one looks also okay. Then I have the earth. I have some more earth. We already have this one, so I guess we don't really need this one. I think we could take this off. The blue planet. Oh, it's interesting too. Yeah, no. Okay, next one. That's also okay. I would have liked some kind of axis of evil for that. We have the letters there, and the letters, and the letters. We have 3 of them. This one is, I think, the very best. I don't know if you can see anything. Maybe it's not so. There we go. The screen is very bad, so you really have to look into it at the direct level. Yeah. And there we go. Quote. I'm Israel, 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 what have we do? What have we do? I think we have to. Mm-hmm. No problem. Skulle förstå. I guess we have the moon, so let's cut that one. I guess we don't need this one either. It's very low quality. Why is that? Shalom, shalom, shalom aleichem. Shalom aleichem. Evenu shalom aleichem. Evenu shalom aleichem. Evenu shalom, shalom.
Olive Tree Community in Spokane, Washington presents Messianic Joy.
Dat måske ikke så dårligt, hvis den... Men man kan nok ikke se den... Så kan de bag om månen. Ja. 5 minutter. Okay. I kan se den klikker. Ja, den er heller ikke helt god, desværre. Den springer også. Ja, den er ikke god. Jeg tror lidt, der ikke er nogen af dem, der sådan set er. Lad os prøve den her. Den tager 5 minutter, skulle den. Lad os se her, hvordan den er. Den er ikke bedst i kvalitet, så skal man jo betale og så videre der. Men interessant. Indien derovre, så Afrika der. Det er godt nok ikke meget lys der i Afrika. Afrika er ret sort. Europa er ret belyst. Interessant. Hmm. Så har vi 15 filer i hvert fald, sådan nogenlunde. Og vi kan sortere lidt mere af og så videre der jo. Så mangler vi så problemet med billederne. Ja, det var meget interessant egentlig. Han har spørgsmålet for en, man skal beholde. Ikke? Der er en mere her, og det er også meget interessant. Ikke? Mm-hmm. Den smider vi ud af der. Det tror jeg. Ja, den smider vi ud. Hebrew Tree. Og vi kan også bare lave en IMG not used. Ja, hvis vi skulle. Den smider vi over, der er ikke nogen grund til. Jeg synes vi har nogle meget federe nogen i den der, ikke? Eller den anden der. Den der eller den der. Jeg ved ikke, hvad det her er for noget, der er i baggrunden. Eller i baggrunden i hvert fald. Og en lyskilde med et eller andet. Jeg synes den anden, den har den bedste effekt, altså. Så den er også rigtig god, altså. Ja, hvis vi mærket, jeg siger matza. Ja, jeg skal se, om vi kan finde Genesis. Den vil måske kunne gøre det. We go pro. Oh, we can try. Maybe this will do it. Not sure. There we go. Oh, maybe it's another one that runs at the moment. Okay. No, that was bad. Apparently, it's just kaput. Okay, kaput. Okay. So if we actually just took a little off of the top. Parachute. So parachute. Okay, so let's see here. So maybe if we bum 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 Okay, well, cookies, see this? Close. Prepare sheet para. Okay, let's see here. What if we actually just do it like this? Well, that. Okay, if we do it like that, that's probably we're going to take it too far. I don't think it'll work. No, That's getting closer at least. Oh no. Ruined. It's also ruining. Okay. This. That's good. Oh. Could have been a little longer. A little more chapters would have done it. Darkijah-Anders. Darkijah-Anders. That's pretty cool as well. Scroll. What about this one? No. Oh. It's just flat earth nonsense. Not a single one is written. Just encryption bullshit. That looks good. It's not something. That looks pretty good as well. Sadly, they don't have the. Let's see here. You can't really see the whole thing, so I think we'll just keep with the first one and delete the other one. We could make it a. We could actually take and make it a little smaller. I think no, not this one. This one. Just like take this. So we don't need all the background. So something of that nature. Cool. There's more. Okay, something like that. At least that will. And there we go. I just took some of it off. Export as. And let's see, 0, 2. Let's call it 11. Okay, let's try that. Why is it? There we go. Might be better. There we go. Oh yeah. Maybe a little. Let's see. Open up. Yeah, I guess that's pretty good. We could have cut a little off to the side. I think it doesn't have the bottom either, so it's still apparently squeezing it as the top and the bottom. So does that mean it has to be longer or further? Let's see. If I cut more off here and there, what happens? Does it then crumble it down? I don't know, it's not sure. Let's try to keep down there. Okay. Something of that nature. Let's try that. No idea. That's better. Oh, let's try this. Okay. Okay. Try the. Okay. At least makes it big. I don't know if that's too much. Let's see. That didn't really help, did it? I guess I just need to. I will see here if it cramps it down in that direction. Okay, so it actually needed. Actually, it's the other way around. We actually needed it. Okay. So actually, we want this, and we want up here. Give it a little more there. Something of that nature. Yeah, I think. Let's try that. Okay. Yeah, okay, we get a little more of the top of the bottom. Could be a little better fit. It fits pretty much in this picture. Yeah. Maybe it's just not totally in the middle. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, something of that nature. You get the full detail here. Yeah, I guess it's a good question. I don't know if it's the same. Does it have? Oh yeah. Just a little harder to see. Hmm. 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 That's pretty good. That's pretty perfect. Let's take that off. Oops. I think that was the wrong one. Anyway. See here. Okay, let's see here. We have to start over. Okay, so I guess we are pretty, yeah, it's, yeah, I guess, sadly, I don't think I can find that application anymore. I don't know, maybe we should actually not have it, but Hero letters, have leavened bread and wine. Mm, more leavened bread. This one we have to, I think we'll, don't want to remove. No, we already also have, so we're going to remove slits and the menorah paste. The question is, okay. Hmm. if that was all that it could zoom in. Let's try this one and see how that goes. Full screen. Let's zoom in. Has some difficulty in the beginning, it seems, crawling forward. There we go. That's just when it has the full image. Then the question is, what is the best? That's a good question. So it doesn't seem to have the full thing here. It has too much on the length. Okay, so it's two. It needs to be cut at the bottom, I would think, and the top. To make it fit better or something like that. I guess it's just slower now in regards to the zooming in. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay, so it starts outside. Okay. Oh, settings. Adjust. Okay, let's see. Yeah. It's not like that they're bad. Didn't we take that way away? Yeah, we did. So why did it load it? Oh, looks pretty good, pretty much. Guess one could take one and put smack in the middle here if that's okay. Just like get the full idea of the book here. The other one is like, yeah, of course you can see the more details and you can see some cuts, but yeah, I think we'll take number one. take number 2 and move over in the not used. Now we have some cookie thing here. And it looks pretty good for sure, but then we have like the 2 candles, the ram's horn. We just missing some wine. We'll have some wine on this one and the Bible. So I think we'll take these 3, and this one was pretty good as well, but the wine. I think we'll take these 3 and move away, as there's less things on it. They look good, and so we have 5 pictures now. Okay. Delete. I think that's pretty much pretty good. 5 pictures. So I can get 5 videos, then I'll have 5 pictures and 15 videos. So that's 20 in total. Cancel. Oops. Let's try to do that again. Yep, alright. Okay. Alright, issues. Okay. So I think 5 pictures, pretty good. I can just leave it at that, I guess, and always adjust things. But yeah, I think that's pretty good. And the candles would be nice if we could get the candles a little down. Maybe if I take some of the bottom off this, I could maybe make them go a little down. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see here how it is. I can take the whole thing at the bottom, or at this one I can take down, so that would at least, hopefully, I think. Of course, it's just a test image, pretty much. But I will use it and as a testing thing here. Oh, we have no. That's okay. And background. Background used. Background not used. Background used. Once there's nothing in show files. Incredible. Oh, it's not there. Okay. So we want this one. Convert, yeah, whatever. And at least just let's start with, if we take this bottom. Oh wait, just take this one. At least just take the bottom off here. Should make the picture move further. Maybe a little more here. We can try. Let's try that. And export. And number 2. Let's try that. Issues. And I'll just upload it. See how that looks. If we get the candle lights hopefully a little down. Loading. Okay, let's see. So that should be the. Yeah, that was better at least. Could have gone a little further down, but at least it's much better. Yeah, no, we have the ramps on here. We don't. Yeah, that's perfect. I think we'll keep it to that. That's we have the ramps on that as the bottom here, and he breaks the bread, and it's pretty perfect. I think. I don't know if we take a little off in the ring, but yeah, if one took a little off the sides, maybe. If that no, oh, we could take a little off that, but would it help on anything? I'm not sure. It actually looks pretty good. So I don't think I need to do much more on that. See here, bread. That's the bread, and have okay, there's a little more. How much do we see? Oh, we see there should be more in regards of. Maybe that's actually not in regards of taking sides off. Maybe that's in regards of. No, no, no. It's good. It's good as it is. I think it's actually pretty good. You have the unleavened bread here. You can see the two candles lights here. With the fire. Oh well, you can see at least one of them. That's pretty good. Let's see here. Let's start. Let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Besides all the advertising nonsense that is over the images. You see the ramps on, you see the two candle lights, you see the unleavened bread. It's missing some wine. The breaking the bread as well. Perfect, you know. I think that's a good. I think that's a good image. So we have the something with unleavened bread. It might not be as perfect on other. Yeah, this is much better with the other one. Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, we do have more of the. That's really not matter. Yeah. Do we have more of the? No, we have actually had less. Okay. Yeah. So that's good. That's good. Let's keep it for that. Let's cut that one and move that over. That depends in regards to we're going to. Yeah, that's a good question. Well, we can remove it. I guess we can always insert it. Unleavened bread. I have a Bible and some more bread. Let's see here. Yeah, that doesn't, we have. It's just. Be nice if we could. Not sure. It would be nice if you could actually see the cup, the top of the cup. But maybe that makes it difficult to see the Bible. So it's kind of not totally perfect, I'm not sure how to really. What happens if I. There's a thing in regards if I take the sides off, then it. If I take the bottom off, if I push it a little upward, should still be able to see the Bible if I push it a little upward. We can try, let's just try. Open, and we'll open this one, and we'll just take a little of the bottom off. See if that works. Yeah. Something of, yeah, this thing. I guess we don't need much really. We're around here, I think. Let's try. Export as. Let's call it number 2. Okay, let's try that. Oops. There we go. I should push it a little upward. We'll see. Yep, perfect. I think that's pretty good. You can see the glass opening now. You can see there's a book. You can see you can pretty much see everything. And let's go full screen. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, I think that's perfect. So I think we'll remove the other one. Cut. Now again, these are just trial images and all that to first get something going and see if this is the way, if it works out, that seems like it's looking pretty good. Matzah, so we have 2 matzah, breaking unleavened bread. We can also just call them breaking matzah, breaking unleavened bread. Matzah, Jewish Passover bread, Torah. Jewish Passover bread, Torah. We have the candle lights on the other one. So we have a little of differences in regards to the 2, but we have the okay, and I don't know in regards to the matrix nonsense here. We have 1 Bible. That's 5 pictures. Okay, and we have, how many do we have of these? We have 15 actually. Perfect. So we have 5 images that is now, and we have 15 videos, which some of them should be removed, but I think that's a pretty good collection overall, to have fixed it. Let's try to say cut and move over here, and just move these over here. Yep, and delete this. Also, well, I guess it's okay to have a difference in your backgrounds. Right now, I guess we can just cut these and put them here. There we go. Good. There we go. Finally. And of course we have some naming things and all that we always sort on, but I think this is pretty good. There we go. I'll see how it looks, and we can. That took a lot of time to do for sure. Been a lot longer than of course it's not totally done yet, but yeah.
Israel was created. I want to welcome you to another Pod for Israel. It's the holidays, and have with us Dr. Eris Soref, and we just finished celebrating the Feast of Trumpets, or as they call it here, Rosh Hashanah. So what's coming next in this prophetic calendar, the appointed days of God?
So we have entered yesterday the 10 days of awe, which are the days leading up to the Day of Atonement. And I think there's, for a lot of believers around the world, there's a little bit of a mystique about Day of Atonement, what it means, what it doesn't mean. Why do our Jewish friends or neighbors or coworkers, basically are not present that day? What's going on? What was it biblically? How did Jewish people do it now? And as you said, what most importantly, what's the future prophetic fulfillment of this awesome day?
Right. So each of these days, we're
Oh,
looking
it's
at
not
both to
finished
the
yet.
past
Okay.
and to the future. So in other words, to what God did. Sometimes we're looking through the Exodus as far as like Passover. There was both the Exodus fulfillment, but also looking towards that was all culminating in what Yeshua did. But then even with Passover, there's clues to the future. In the same way, when we look at Yom Kippur, there's also kind of that past, the time of the first coming and the time of the second coming. So what do we see in that?
So, in terms of the biblical mandate in the Pentateuch, the Day of Atonement was a national, very, very, very importantly, a national day of repentance and cleansing for the nation of Israel as a nation, as a whole, because the nation of Israel was created by God to direct all other nations or all other families of the earth to the true and living God. And so the high priest would take 2 rams and he would sacrifice one on behalf of the sins of the nation. And then the other one he would basically also be sacrificed released to the desert.
The scapegoat.
The scapegoat. And both were for the sins of the entire nation. After the high priest, himself cleansed himself, he's a representative or even representation of the nation of Israel, carries the names of the tribes on his shoulders, on his chest, and so on. And the biblical command is to torment your soul. So it's kind of general. It doesn't say exactly.
Yeah, to make low. It's kind of a humble yourself.
Exactly. Yeah, you can read it as to humble yourself as well. And the way it was interpreted through Jewish history until today is that it's a day of fasting.
Right.
And that's a central feature, and it's very interesting to see even in our day and age, and I personally, I'm sure you do as well, know a lot of very secular Jewish people that live their life without God completely, and yet Day of Atonement comes and they fast, and some of them even go to synagogue, and in some way search their hearts. But there is also very importantly to say that in current rabbinic Judaism, there's an important misconception that the Day of Atonement in some way is a day where every Jewish person kind of looks at his or her own life before the Lord, and then by the end, the Lord is kind of measuring the good deeds versus bad deeds, and it cleans the slate completely, and you're forgiven of all your sins of the past year, and you begin a new year with a completely clean plate. But again, that's not at all the biblical mandate for or calling for Yom Kippur, for Day of Atonement. And so that is a misconception. That's an important misconception. But now only I think Orthodox Jews do it. But you take a chicken, dead chicken, and you kind of swing it, fling it around your head and around the heads of your family members, and you say, well, may this be an atonement for me.
Yeah.
It kind of commemorates the fact that there is an atonement for sin that is required,
Right.
but it's done in a, again, inappropriate time or manner, completely not biblical.
Not prescribed by the Torah.
Not at all.
So I would say there's 2 different things. There's the very obvious, flinging of the chicken, right? That's in the ultra Orthodox neighborhoods. What's some key components about this holiday that make it different from others? Did you bring a sacrifice? Were you supposed to bring something to God? Or
I think that's super important. So the Day of Atonement is the only, day of remembrance that you do not bring a personal sacrifice. Like the Israelite under the Mosaic law was not required to bring a sacrifice to the temple. In fact, as mentioned previously, only the high priest would make sacrifices on behalf of the nation. and people would be there. When the temple was I mean, there was a lot of people there, but that was the only sacrifice. And there's a very, very interesting tradition, actually, in it's in the Mishnah, that the high priest, every Day of Atonement, the high priest would be, he would put out a red scarlet thread in the temple, and after the day was over, the scarlet thread would turn white. And there was a symbol for the Jewish people that the national sins have once again been forgiven. Again, this is tradition. The point is that there was no trace of any personal sacrifice on that day whatsoever.
Now that you mention that, there's actually an interesting section, even in the Talmud, which is very interesting. They would cite this, that it was actually after Yeshua was risen from the dead. All of a sudden, that miracle where the scarlet thread would turn white ceased, completely stopped.
And that was one of the great warning signs. That said, they actually say 40 years before the temple was destroyed, which is exactly dated to the resurrection of Jesus. The thread stopped turning white, which was a very, very, very concerning sign for the priests and the nation. And then therefore they added a lot of other,
They try to explain again. I think that's a kind of a central error that rabbinic Judaism has made. Is we will be either so bad that Messiah has to come, or we'll be so good that we force Messiah to come. But he doesn't come on our timetable, does he?
And he's not manipulated to come. And that's something that I think is very central for all of us to remember. Well, maybe one more word about the present. So, in present-day Israel, and it's true for Jewish communities, in the U.S. and around the world, the Day of Atonement is the day where basically everything ceases. I mean, there's no activity in Israel. There are no cars driving on the street. Kids love to ride their bike or skateboards on the streets or whatever. Synagogues are probably more full that day than any other day in the year. Many people, as we said, they fast, and it's just actually it's a very pleasant day in some way, because people are, even secular people kind of put their defenses down. They're not busy. They're not going to work. They're not driving. They're just sitting and talking to neighbors, or going to the community synagogue in their neighborhood or whatever. Unfortunately, there's no, even though the traditional prayers of Yom Kippur, of Day of Atonement, are actually very beautiful. And they acknowledge the need of atonement for sin. But I think most Jewish people these days read those wonderful prayers in a way that's a bit mechanic, and not really taking in the significance of the words and the prayers. And that's a bit of a shame, but that's kind of where it is right now. However, I think the super interesting thing is we look at the order of Day of Atonement in the biblical holiday cycle. We can see that as it used to be a day of national atonement for the nation of Israel, prophetically speaking, it also talks about the time that Israel as a nation repents and accepts the Messiah. And, right now we see a form, I think, maybe the first fruit of a spiritual awakening in Israel, where more Jewish people are asking questions about Yeshua, or some come to know him in bigger numbers than in the past. But it's us as individuals. On that day, on the Day of Atonement, we are talking about a national scale revival and faith in the Messiah.
This is what Paul said, and all Israel shall be saved. So the culmination of that salvation, the day of salvation for all of Israel, is on this day. True, where they're redeemed.
And I think we see that day described in a very, I would say, very, very vivid way by the prophet Zechariah in chapter 12. And the context is actually a very, very difficult time. Very, very difficult time for, the focus in Zechariah is on Israel. We see parallels to that in Revelation, other places, but in Zechariah, he's talking about like an all-out war of the sworn enemies of God to once and for all finish the job and annihilate the Jewish people. And when everything seems lost, and now we get to chapter 12 in Zechariah, then the Messiah himself intervenes and disperses the enemies. And then it says in verse 10, and they shall look upon me whom they have pierced. Again, very importantly, God is speaking in the first person in that chapter. He says, they will look upon me whom they have pierced. Then as a nation, we have to ask, well, when I talk to Orthodox Jews about this verse, I say, well, who have we pierced as a nation?
Right.
I mean, how can God, and it's Yud Hey Vav Hey, Yahweh,
Right.
God himself, talk about the nation of Israel, us piercing him. When did we pierce God,
Right.
So it's a very awesome picture. And then God switches to the second person and says, and they will mourn as one mourns for the firstborn. And then it says again a very peculiar word in the Hebrew, mourn on the only begotten.
Wow.
It talks about a son, a firstborn son. When did we ever pierce the firstborn son of God?
Right.
That's the question that begs to be answered. And then the word, it says the only begotten son. So it's a very unusual word in Hebrew, because in Hebrew you can say the number one either in a singular form,
Right.
the way it says in that verse, or in a plural form. Now, very interestingly, so when I say plural form, you can say one nation. So the nation is made up of many people, and it's a different word. If you say a single person, then you would use a different word. Okay? So the point is that throughout the Hebrew Bible, God is always, 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 always described as one in the plural. Echad. Exactly.
Yeah.
And the only place in the Hebrew Bible that I'm aware of where it talks about God in a singular form, Yachid, is in this verse. And it talks about the only firstborn son of God that we have pierced.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Super
What
interesting.
a clue. Wow.
And then, what absolutely kind of floors me, I think, in it talks about mourning. I mean, we recognize the Messiah for who he is, that great day of atonement. And then the mourning begins. And the following verses are talking about how every family goes to their house, they're going to shut the door, and they mourn. And I think it begs the question, why are we? Isn't that supposed to be a happy occasion?
Right.
I mean, finally, after 2,000 years, we as a nation, we have discovered who the Messiah is. And I think the joy comes later, but I think the initial response of mourning is made up of several things. I think each one of us, when we realize that when we repented of our sins before God, when we realize how our sinful, selfish behavior, saddened God's heart, how we missed who God is, and we've acted against his will, it causes us sadness, it causes us mourning in that respect. I think as a nation, when Israel is repenting before the Messiah for who he truly is, we also realize how, our history of 2,000 years, how we've called him names, how we treated him, how we've treated his followers, and we think about our past generations, our parents, grandparents, and forefathers, and they have all perished without knowing him. And so I think that's probably the beginning of the mourning. Later this morning, we read in Zechariah, it's turning into joy.
Right.
When we realize that, and that's chapter 13, that on this single sacrifice, the whole iniquity of the whole earth has been, cast away for good. And, and then when the joy is, we getting into the Feast of Tabernacles, we can talk later.
Yeah, I think it's so beautiful. We've been studying Nehemiah as a staff. It's been amazing. We're going to bring that to you guys soon. But as we've been going through that, there's this quintessential time, and it's in this season
about
that
you. They can see everything about what your device is doing, and they can do whatever they want with your device.
And just as it starts to become understood to them, as they start to understand the Word of God, the same sort of thing happens. And I just think of the Word made flesh and dwelt among us. You know, we talk about Yeshua as the Word of God, and all of a sudden the Word is revealed, and it's likewise, it's this great, deep sorrow and repentance. Again, like you said, not just for their personal sins, but for their forefathers, that they missed it, and that's why they were in exile. That's why all this stuff happened. But then
Oh, we're
to
still
joy,
recording,
because it doesn't
I
end
guess.
on sorrow.
And it kind of reminds, I mean, we've mentioned that as well, you know, the verse from Amos chapter 8. God says, I want to send a hunger in the land, on the earth. Not a hunger for food or drink.
Yeah, well, may Jehovah be with you, and yes, your most precious pearl, and the spirit of truth be in us all. And yeah, I guess I got I got around 20 images and videos as background, so I guess I think I'm pretty much done with that for now. And regards to the mobile, I paid for the application, so hopefully I can get something to work in regards to things. I'll see if anyone writes in regards to how to do what I want to do, but I probably need to some kind of connect to the computer and then move the data over and all that. And you can say, well, that's not blah blah blah. Yeah, but it shouldn't be. I should just be able to do how I wanted it to do, like we have done for a long, long time, right? But all of a sudden, we're not able to do that. You gotta be kidding me. It's bullshit. And um, apparently, there does not seem to be a workaround on that either. It seems because I don't know what the oldest version is, but as one of those talked about in regards of going around encryption, you could only if you installed one of the older softwares and then updated the thing, you could. That was the only way to get around the encryption issue. And that's again one of these, issue after issue after issue. I'm like, I shouldn't even need, to have that issue. I shouldn't have that issue in the first place. So, well, when I tried the mobile out, I still somewhat in regards of, you know, getting more used to it and all that. But yeah, maybe it's a stupid idea to waste my time. Again, maybe I should just see if I can order some old LGB20 mobiles. At least I somewhat know. Yeah, they still need to be fixed and all that, but at least I don't need to, if I can just get things in order in regards to what to install and all the security bullshit, who cares about that? But you can still get the LGB20. I think if you don't update in regards to security things and all that, it could probably run pretty good and not have too many issues. That would be some, of course, but there is some, of course, right? But at least you would still have mobile where you can change the battery and yeah, have some sanity. If you can find the APKs in regards to the official APKs and all that, and yeah, it's like user data 4.9 gigabyte, but not allowed to just pull it out. You just get this screen, right? What a beautiful screen, right? Let's not make the user able to actually. If I push on music, I get into the music folder. Oh, there's the file manager. There's a file manager, but I can't really. Maybe I can't. See here. Okay, let me try if I can. But I think it will be like one. Anyway, Let's see if we can do it. But that still means that I can't do it with the other. Okay, let's try it out. Okay, so let's see here. Thinking. Right. Now storage. We need to file browser, right? So we push the file browser, right, and then we move to the this direction, and then we push. But then again, we have multiple folders, and I'm like, we have home default user document, home default user downloads, home default user music, home default use pictures, home default user videos. and home default uses Android storage, right? And then we have root, and it's like, yeah, okay. So, okay, how do I move backward? Show hidden path. It don't want to move backward or now, or what is this nonsense? Oh, okay, I needed to move the other direction apparently. Oh, fine. Why would I need to? Okay, so actually, so you have root in this place apparently. Okay, in the app. Okay, so that's how it works out. Okay. And then when you move over here, you have some weird thing. You have homepage translation source code. Okay. So here we have my SD card. Okay, so what do I do? How did that? What's going on here? Okay. Some bookmarks. We can delete that one at least. Okay. And now music. Okay. So we have music. Okay. So let's see if I want. Let's see if I can like copy this one. Like, I would need to copy every single folder, and you can't be kidding me. Um, can I like? Nope. I can't even. Nope. So I see if I go into music, I can see 3 folders, and I can copy this one maybe. Okay, and then we need to go down here, and how do I paste it? Oh, it's like paste. Okay. I got. Okay, now we're moving some files at least. Um, but how do I then, in regards to the other file command browsers that I actually rather want to use Total Commander. Uh, but anyway, it is copying now. As you can see, it's like, wow, it's copying. It's like, but it's like, it's kind of, moving around here, and then you move to back and forward, but it's copying at the moment, so great. Okay, so at least so far so good. Um, okay. So, as in regards of navigating around this, is have some videos. Is there any videos? Have some camera? I don't think I need that. Nah. Default? No. Okay. So, home, Android storage, movies, music. Music. No, it's like pictures. Okay. So that's the desktop, documents, some notes and some books and some SailFish, some cheat sheet. That might be a good idea to copy that. Copy. Yep. Maybe there's another place where I think, like, how do I get to the SD? It's like here, and then I need to paste. Okay. Okay, we're moving some files for now. So okay, it's like 1 hour. It's just okay. Home, music. I should have the music folder. No. Wait. Home is maybe home is the whole thing. Okay. I have home default user. Okay. So has all the folders. Okay. Also have root, right? But does the root actually have the home? Oh, we have a home folder here. Ooh, there we are. Oh, copy. Think I found it. Let's see if we can do this. Paste. No, you gotta be kidding me. Operation not permitted. Operation not permitted. As far as I know, how do I become root? As far as I always want to be root. Users, maybe I need to push users. You, device owner, admin. So show guest user. Okay, hide guest user. So as far as I can see, I am root, so why shouldn't I be able to do what I'm doing? Again, you finally find, wow, there we go. Okay, yeah. No, you're not allowed to do that. It's like, it's just security bullshit, again and again and again. For something I finally thought I had a solution, right? Now, I guess you can just copy, 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 copy. Maybe it actually copies them all, but I don't think so. But I'll try. Now there doesn't seem to be like where you can take them all, and apparently it's not okay to just take the folder and do it. Maybe I can change the information. It's like change permissions, maybe. Read, write, default user, read, write, execute, yes, yes, change. Let's just do it all, right? Disgusting. Anyway, let's try first here. Go back, mega, create folder, test, great, test, and oh, it seems to be like paste as one, so maybe that's more. Maybe you could do it like, maybe there's a way where you can. Anyway, let's try root again, right? And home. Now that we have made everything, okay, move back and forward and test and paste. Operation not permitted. Oh, how wonderful, right? Operation not permitted. So, well, it fixes the folder over. Okay. Operation not permitted. No, of course. Why should it? Finally you find out, oh, that is, right? But, it shouldn't be permitted, right? How do I actually, can I actually copy path to clipboard? Add it to bookmarks, search, copy, paste to, it's like view preferences, show hidden file, show okay, or maybe we can go back and show preferences for this. Default, small, show hidden file, show. Okay. I can. Must be a way how to. Must be a way that you can take more folders than one. So you take like this and you say copy, right? Kind of like, yeah. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. copy. I wonder what that other one is. Nine items for transferring. Okay, there we go. I can't. Don't. On destination. Copy. But I would like to actually go further into that. Switch to target directory. Oh, let's try to say accept. So let's see replace. What's that meaning? Don't know. Anyway, okay, so these files already exist. Okay, let's try to actually cancel and go back and copy that one. Go to this. Copy. These file folders already exist. I have no idea. Alright. Not permitted. Okay. Let's try these. Oh, did it? Did the mobile? Oh, well, 1%. Okay, let's try this and copy all of these folders. Okay. I just need to get back one. Okay, SD. And create a new folder. Mobile. User. Data. Apparently the mobile have some hot shipping records of. Okay, great. And paste. It's copying. Okay, hopefully it's now copying all of the files. And then I can crash the system and go from there, I guess. I wonder in regards to Total Commander and the other, I'm just much more familiarized with the other thing. Anyway, it's copying. Look at that. It's really copying. Oh my. Yippee yippee yay. It's copying. Yay. So, okay. I think I sorted it out at least. So far, so good. That was terrible. Yeah. My brain is overburdened and it's sorted out. Okay, so now all of the files are now copied over to that folder. Great. So now I can destroy it. As far as I know. Yep. Okay. So we turn it off, and we hope that I don't need anything more. And we'll just try to see if I can find the manual. Okay, so sudo bash whatever. We have unpacked the files as far as I recall. Download, and we have the latest version here. Yep. Okay. And so what do we need to do? Of course, I'm not going to do it from the beginning. Just the key functions of your Xperia, blah blah. What you need to begin. Install the fastboot drive for. Get SailFish. We have done that. Get the Sony binaries. Okay. Apparently, need to get the. Why don't they just put that in the. So download the Sony band binaries for AOSP. Uh-huh. Okay. This is the latest one, apparently. Okay, oh, you need to agree with, because of all kind of bullshit, typical, right? Who knows what you're going to agree with? Download the Sony software binaries. Extract the content of the zip file to a folder. Copy the resulting .img file to the same folder as in chapter 4.2. 4.2. We're going to extract the contents file to the folder. To a folder. So you copy the resulting img file to the same folder. Okay. Yeah, one thing after another. It's a typical thing. Type. Date modify. There we go. Okay, extract. And we'll extract that here. Yep. Extract. Show files. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we have this. Enable developer options on the phone. I don't know. As far as I know, it's locked and all that. Probably should read it from the beginning. Tap on build number multiple times to enable developer messages in regards of Google and all that. And of course, it is unlocked. So anyway, you need an unlock code from Sony webpage. Please select the instruction of Sony carefully. Well, that's already done. The unlock code will appear. Write it down for later use. Step 17. Well, maybe I should actually fix the. Maybe I should fix the email code then, just so I have it before I try to do anything. I know there was a code to get it. I can't remember the code for getting it. 08 something or whatever, Oh, why does it need to be so difficult? Why do we need to all have all this? If I want to have if I want to unlock a mobile phone and all that, why would I need to go through all these bullshit steps? It just give me a break. It's one thing. Oh, you just need to do this and you need to do that. It's just a little thing, right? And you have 1,000 little things, right? Okay. Anyway, phone. Let's see if I dialer. Let's see here if there's. Do you do not have any calls yet? I guess it's been deleted, the thing in regards to the code. Okay, Xperia 10 3. It's just, why do we even need to go through all these stupid things, Find code for, what was it? Can you remember? Email. There we go. Okay, so is it my phone or is it their phone? There we go. Okay, and how do I take a screenshot? I guess I'll just try once again, right? Because apparently we have way too much time anyway, right? So I'm sick and tired of it. Okay, let's see here. Moon face, NASA. Okay. Okay. Maybe this one. Is this phone turned on? If there's enough battery on it, I could just take a screenshot. My older phone, the good LG V20. Guess I can just take a screenshot with that. It's like all these locks, and it's just one game after another of bullshit, these days. Okay, we have enough. Okay, we can take a little screenshot. Android is starting. Yeah. Oh, guess it take a little time. Great. Should be it. So enable developer options, but that in regards to Android. Unlock the bootloader, that should be unlocked. So that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, anyway, let's try to connect it. See what happens. I think it needs to be turned off. Why is it not in regards of? Go on, there we go. Goodbye. Yeah, goodbye. Okay, so we put this in. I think that's here. The unlock code will appear. Write it down for use. Yeah. Switch off your phone and wait until the LED is off. At the right corner of the phone. At the top right corner of the phone. Yeah. Press and hold the volume up button and connect the other end of the USB cable to your phone and wait to the lit up blue. Yeah. I'll wait then. Oh, it's blue. Great. So if it turns green, then disconnect the cable and try again, right? Okay, so we have it turned on. Great. Open the terminal and use CD to proceed to your SailFish OS folder, the same as in For to enter the following command into the terminal app, when typing the command, you need to replace all characters after OX0X with your unlock code from step 7.6. Oh my, I need the unlock code. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Do not type the brackets. See step 7.11 for an example of the actual command. Well, yeah, I guess I need to get the code apparently. With your unlock code. I need to get that unlock code apparently. Let's see here. Get the Sony software binaries. Yeah. Extract resource, blah, blah, enable options, blah blah blah. Go to settings, advanced OEM, unlock the bootloader. Okay, into the. You need an unlock code from Sony webpage. Please follow the instructions of carefully. Yeah, let's just go and do some more bullshit, right? Okay, so unlock bootloader, we already have done that. All we need is a code. To unlock your device, you need an unlock code, which you get by entering the device EMEI ID, blah blah blah, in the generator below. Okay. So my device is, but it's just tedious, that you need to go through these things. Yeah, and we have the number, blah blah blah. Here we go. So we fix the number, so I can get the. It's just tedious. Why do I'm the owner, right? I paid for the mobile, right? So why should I? 3.5. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say it loud. There we go. Your unlock code for is check the number again, right? Just to be sure. 3, 4. Okay. So here is okay. You can generate a new code. What are you talking about? Okay. Okay. I guess from something else. Okay. So we have the code here. So what we need to do is sudo fastboot. Okay, on the terminal you should put in this. And yeah, okay, great. We'll just do that. We'll just and put our own number in. Oh wait. Let's just okay after the. Okay, I'll just fix this one. There we go. So we'll just need to go into the folder. SailFish. Open terminal here. Let's try. Give me a break. Okay, we should be. Sorry, try again. What are you talking about? Sorry, try again. Yeah. Well, sorry, try. What do you mean by trying again? Oh, see here. What password? Oh, caps. Why does it say sorry, try again? Why doesn't it say wrong password? Just give me a break. What is this bullshit? Sorry, try again, and I'm like, sorry, try again. Try again. What? Oh no. Because it's the wrong password. It's like, give me a break. Sorry, try again. Why couldn't it say